Hey friends, this is the Miss Volfie from our half-acre homestead. Let's make cranberry sherbet. So what you're going to need is 4 cups of water, 2 cups of fresh or frozen whole cranberries, 1.5 cups of sugar, and a heavy bottom saucepan. Let's get started. So I'm going to turn my burner on high, and I'm going to add the water, and I'm going to add the sugar. This is really simple, folks. And I'm going to add the cranberries. And I'm going to bring this up to a boil. Now I'm going to be using an ice cream churn, like an ice cream maker for this, but you don't need it. All you need to do is put this in a freezer safe container once we get to the point where we're going to do it, and just put it in the freezer and stir it, every 10 minutes or so until it's the consistency you want. But for now, we're going to bring this up to a boil, and when it comes to a boil, we're going to turn it down and let it simmer for 15 minutes or until the cranberries pop. Okay, as you can see, these have simmered and they've popped, and I don't want to mash them. So now what I'm going to do is I have a sieve here over a Pyrex measuring cup, and I'm just going to drain the juice. If you want to mash these up with a little bit more sugar and use them as a cranberry sauce, you go right ahead, but we're after the juice. Isn't that a beautiful rich color? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the fridge until it cools. Once it's cold, we're going to make our sherbet. Okay, our cranberry syrup is nice and cool. And there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can do this just by putting this in the freezer and stirring it every once in a while, like every 10 minutes or so. I happen to have this handy dandy ice cream maker, so I'm just going to turn this on. It's a bit noisy, and I'm going to very slowly pour in about 1/4 of this. We'll be back when this is done churning. Now that's looking just lovely. So I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to scoop this into a bowl. I'm just going to take this out. I would rather it be a little soft than hard, because it makes it getting out of the ice cream maker easier. And now I'm just going to pop this in the freezer and give it a stir every once in a while. But this is what you would do. You would do this every 5 minutes or so if you didn't have. Oh, that's good. This is the Miss Volfie from our half-acre homestead saying, if you don't want cranberry sauce, as a festive treat, make cranberry ice. Take care, God bless.